Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a full face of Body Shop makeup. This was requested by a friend and I wanted to find out for myself because you hear a lot about Body Shop, but it's usually skincare. You don't hear anybody raving about the makeup products, and when I went on their website and looked at the reviews, they weren't great. Like, a lot of people were complaining about the price and about how the products turned out on their skin. So I was a little bit reluctant. I got a 25% off voucher to use online, so I ended up spending, with that money off, about 45 quid. So it's still pricey. I still think the prices are way too high for the makeup, but I mean, this is the look that we got today. So if you want to see how I got on with it, then keep on watching. You need to get into it because you're leaving in an hour. Hurry up, Emma. So I've got my mini ears on, and I'm going to just try to kind of prime and moisturise with their Vitamin E Moisture Cream, if you can see that. It smells gorgeous. It's like really luxurious. It's a nice thick cream. And then it doesn't have any SPF in that, so I'm just going to use my SPF primer before foundation. Oh my god, I'm running out. Ah! It's so dull and rainy today, but you should always wear SPF. The sun's rays can still get through the clouds and age you. First product is the Matte Clay Skin Foundation. When I got this in the packaging, I thought it looks very kind of cool toned. The foundations I go for are normally very warm toned, so we'll see how it looks on the skin. First thing I noticed is that it's great for traveling. Really lightweight and no glass. So this is the shade Sagano Bamboo, if I've got that right, in 023. That looks really nice, like first impressions. The coverage is good. I know some of the reviews were a bit divided on the coverage. Ooh, go on Body Shop. Look at that. I just think that most people wouldn't really buy Body Shop foundation unless you know a representative or you've been in store and they've sold it to you. Best thing about jumpers in winter, you don't have to blend all the way down your neck and chest. It's just failing to like cover under the eyes, but we have a concealer for that. But everything else looks smooth and flawless. Right, I'm worried about this next product because it's a concealer, but it's a dab concealer. I much prefer to have a doe foot applicator and to just, you know, whack it all on quickly. With this, you've got to take your time, you know, building it up. It says it's a matte clay full coverage concealer. This is in the shade 010. So with your ring finger, because this is the lightest finger you have for pressure, just gently dab it in. And if you're cold, make sure you warm this up on your hand, on your skin before you go in, because you want it to melt into the skin. The dark circles are definitely peeking through. You might not be able to see it as much on camera. Yeah, they should be marketing this as medium coverage, not full. You can still see things poking through. I don't want to put any more on because I've got literally so much on. I'm going to go around the nose, and then these parts here I always like to conceal. The tone of the concealer is quite different to the foundation, and it might just be due to which shades I chose. But the concealer's looking kind of white next to the foundation. Next, I want to go in with some blush. Now this is the all-in-one cheek colour shade in Marshmallow. I went for this colour because online it looked like the most normal colour, but now I have it in real life, it looks so Barbie pinkish, so we'll have to see how this looks on the skin. Just using a Morphe JH04 brush. And with blush, you should always keep it to the apple of the cheek. Don't be going all the way up to your temple. Doing it this way makes you look youthful. You really can't see it on camera, but in real life, this looks really, really cute. It doesn't appear on the skin as Barbie-ish as you would think. Oh, that's so nice. It's very subtle, so I'm just building it up. Can you see? Oh, it's just really cute and like fresh. Bit on the nose and the chin. Even though it doesn't have any sort of shimmer in it, it's a completely matte blush. It looks glowy, which is fantastic. Really, really good. Now we get interesting. The interesting part, this palette here, it's called the Paint in Colour palette. Now everybody else's palettes I've seen on YouTube, the Body Shop ones have been really boring, like so boring, just full of browns and greys. These have got the browns and greys in, but then you've got loads of pops of shimmer. So I'm going to try and use this green one today because it looks most interesting. I I should really put this concealer on the lid, shouldn't I, and use it as an eye primer. Let's do that. You know when you shouldn't drag concealer, but you just do sometimes? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Right, eyelids primed. Let's use one of the really pale ones first. This one here. First thing I'm noticing is there's quite a lot of kickback in the pan. It's quite powdery there. That colour's just like the Matalan palette that I tried when I went in with that cream shade, and I literally couldn't see anything on the lid. So it's just like a translucent powder, that one, I guess. You could use that as a powder on your face. I want to use as many as I can, so we'll go for this brownie grey there. Just a little bit of a stiffer, fluffy brush. And I'm literally just contouring the eyes with this, so just on the crease. So that's nice to work with. Really easy to blend out. So then we're going a little bit darker with this shade here. Same brush. Then using just a smaller, stiff, fluffy brush. And we're going to use this dark brown, chocolate brown, just to deepen up before we go in with that green. Just want to blend that out with a fluffy brush now. I'm just going to put some under the eye as well, just to frame them a little bit. To get the use out of the concealer, we're going to use it again to tidy up the eyelid. So leave the crease and just tap the concealer onto where you want your eyelid to come back into view, because we're going to put shimmer over the top. Right, so this is the look so far. And then with the ring finger, we're going into the green shade here. I'm going to see how it applies with a finger first. Look at that, wow. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would look better in the pan than it has done on the eye. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. That's a nice eyeshadow. I just want to try one thing and wet a flat brush with some Fix Plus to see if it really, you know, gives it some pizzazz. Oh my god, I just dropped water in the eyeshadow palette. No. I clean my palettes with baby wipes, so I was doing it the other day and I go in between all the shadows, and then the other day I was like, why am I doing this? I'm putting water into the eyeshadows. And would you believe it, I took a palette out of the drawer the next day and I saw some mould spores on it. I was like, oh my god, Emma. So I had to throw it away. Idiot, like why would you clean an eyeshadow palette with water? Right, let's try this green again. Yeah, it's giving the same effect as the ring finger, so that's pretty pointless to be honest. Now with this look, what I would want then is a black just to, you know, go around here just to separate the two colours. So that's pretty annoying. I think I'm one of those girls that's just like, you always need a black in a palette. Because if you're travelling, you're gonna then need to take another palette just to, you know, have a black with you. So that's just annoying. I'm not too keen on that. We definitely needed a black for that look, I think. So then we're going to go in with this one here for the inner corner. Taking a really small flat brush. Oh wow. Can you see that? It's like really, really fine glitter particles, but look at the effect. Right, we're not looking right because there's no brows on. So I'm going to put the brows on first. Okay, the brows are on. I'm just noticing something, and that's that my eyes are watering. And my eyes never water. So I'm a bit concerned about what's in, you know, these eyeshadows, but hey, the only time they ever really water is if I've got lashes on. The next product I have is the Skinny Thin Felt Eyeliner. This should be interesting because I hate these. The only one I like is my Revlon one. Okay. Really, really thin tip, amazing. Yeah, I'm really liking how thin this is. But it's so annoying. It's so dull and rainy and horrible outside. So you put a jumper on and then you're just like baking in heat. It's so humid outside, but it just doesn't look it. I'm really, really impressed with the eyeliner. Would have to see if it transfers or smudges or anything, but first impressions, I just love how thin the tip is. So I'm looking at the eyeshadows up close now. And they're so talky. Like, talc's the first ingredient in this palette, and you can definitely see that. They're starting to look a little bit patchy. Right, I didn't get a mascara because I read the reviews and people were just dismayed with how bad the mascara was. So I'm gonna use my mascara and I'll be right back. And I will put lashes on. Guys, can you see this? Can you see this going on right here? Oh my god, what is the foundation doing? So the foundation's just like really gathered in a big circle under my chin. It's not disappearing. Okay, it is with force. What the hell is that about? That was the weirdest thing ever. Why is it gathered like that? Okay, lashes are on. Sorry I had to stare at that red towel on my door for the whole video. I've just taken it off. And look at this, right? How cute is this? I think the lashes really suit it. I mean, the Body Shop don't do lashes, I don't think. I love this. And the last product I have is the Matte Liquid Lip in the colour Lisbon Freesia 023. I did try this without lip liner before and it looked awful, so I'm just gonna add some lip liner. So I just cooled the lips in with lip liner because this just looked way too pale on my skin without any colour. So let's see. Interesting smell to this. It smells like kids like strawberry scented makeup or something. That looks good. These are like the NYX soft cream mattes or something, whatever they're called, but they don't dry down. It will stay wet all day. It won't dry out like a liquid lip. I'm impressed. So this is the finished look, guys. In summary, I liked a lot of the products and I was surprised. I didn't think I would. Body Shop are known for their skincare, not makeup. So I've had some nice surprises along the way today. The vitamin E cream that I used first really set the foundation up. It looks gorgeous on the face, really happy with that. My fiance actually uses this normally. He's just finished his other pot, so it's good for men as well. The foundation I was going to rave about, apart from whatever went on with under my chin, it was like a grey just circle and it really had to rub it to get it off. But apart from that, it seems to be looking really nice on the skin. It is matte like it says it is. It's also got purifying tea tree in there, which should be good for your spots, to try and keep your spots at bay. It says high coverage. I do think it's high coverage. 24-hour long wear, we'd have to see about that. Shine control, yeah, I can see that. Breathable wear, promotes clearer looking skin, non-pore clogging. So I will be using this. I'll be using it all up, so that's a yes from me. And then the eye palette, I love the green. The green's really pretty. As you know my thoughts on this, it needs a black in there. I'm excited to use the other colours. I can't wait to use this like rosy gold one as well at the top. That could be a really nice look. But I mean, the rest of the neutrals are very talky. They're very powdery. So I would recommend putting a damp base down like the concealer that I put on or an eye primer, just to, I don't know, just to make them look more pigmented. I think they'd probably fade away if you didn't use any sort of eye primer, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, good palette. The blush I was so surprised about because I just would never normally buy this colour if I'd have seen it in the store first. But it looks really pretty, so I'm really happy with that. It wasn't patchy. It did its job, pigmented, yes for me. And then lastly, the liquid lip. I'm really happy with that. Now it's dried down a little bit as well. It has actually dried down. I thought it would stay like completely wet on my lips. But that looks pretty, yeah. So that was my review of a full face of Body Shop. I did my best. The only thing that I would say is that it is too expensive for what it is. Body Shop are known for the skincare and not the makeup, so I do think that their prices should come down a little bit for the makeup. But we got a good look out of it, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've ever tried this stuff, and give us a thumbs up. Love you, bye!